Hey everyone, Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I want to say hello and welcome. I'm so glad that you guys are able to join me here today as we're getting back into a normal routine, back into the swing of things after being gone for a little over a month. So we're adjusting here to getting back into this. This is going to be our weekly fortune cookies for Sunday, March 7th to Saturday, March 13th, you guys. And this is for the general collective, So if something doesn't resonate, that's perfectly okay, you guys. If it doesn't apply, you just go on ahead and you let her fly. There's no sense in stressing ourselves out by trying to force things to feel right and work when they just don't. Woo-saw, right on out the door with that mess. All right, okay. A little something I want to share with you guys first. As I was sitting, here today getting ready to prepare for my day, I had a flash back to a moment when I was about 12 years old, when my grandma and I went to visit my Aunt Lily. You guys, if you've been following a while, or if you've heard Taria talk about our connection through my Aunt Lily. Yes, I was about 12 years old at the time, and I don't have a lot of memories with her, but this one stuck out to me today. She kept smiling at me like she understood that I was gifted and that someday I would embrace these gifts fully and use them. She did. She was a palm reader, but I didn't understand it back then as a 12-year-old girl, that that's the reason she was smiling at me like that. And it wasn't, it was nothing that made me feel uncomfortable or anything like that, but it's just funny how that hit me today in a flash, and I could just see her face with that smile, and I'm like, oh, I get it now. Almost 39 years old, and it took me, I guess, that long to fully get it, you guys. But it was just a wonderful visit from my Aunt Lily, and she was actually my grandma's aunt, so I believe that makes her my great aunt. So made me smile a little bit, and I shared it with Taria. I had to message her and be like, well, I finally get it. All right, you guys, enough about that. All right, think of a question, you guys, that you would like an answer for, perhaps one that has been with you for a while now. Maybe it's really been burning in your heart, your soul, and your mind, and at the end of this reading, an answer will be provided, you guys. So, all right, let's dive on in here. Our fortune cookie for this week up ahead, we have a reinvent yourself. A transformation is taking place. Enjoy a new lease of life. Yes, you guys. Wow. So, perhaps you've been feeling this change for a while now, and this week seems to be the perfect time to let these transformations take place, out with the old and in with the new. And it's like we're spring cleaning, we're awakening, we're renewing, you guys, and it's going to take place within as it works its way out. So yes, beautiful, wonderful, amazing energy right there. Everyday witch, some wisdom. We have meditation for peace and serenity. So, this would be a good time to meditate, you guys, especially as we are working on reinventing ourselves, to focus on the things that bring about peace and serenity both within and without, and as we're doing this, we're sending good vibrations out into the universe, you guys, and that's going to be universally felt is what I'm hearing here. So wow, and it may inspire others is also something that I'm hearing there as well, you guys. So wow, beautiful, wonderful. And our tarot card to go along with this, we have the Six of Pentacles coming in here. And you know, we've all heard that it is better to give than to receive. But Spirit wants us to know that receiving is okay too. You know, it brings joy to the person that's giving to us, especially if our face lights up, you guys. You know, think about when you give a gift and how wonderful you feel seeing someone enjoy the gift that you've given. And you know, in the times when you have enough to spare, it's good karma to be generous. And it's also not a sign of weakness to accept help in the times that you really need it, you guys, you know. So, you know, as we're reinventing ourselves, we're opening up to the truths here, you guys. Yes. Our fairy dust message coming from the treasure box of the fairies. We have turquoise coming in here, and a turquoise, if I can even talk, a turquoise crystal is color blue. Its healing magic works on you. And you know, you guys, turquoise is also a good grounding stone. So, you know, if you find that you have been struggling to stay connected, stay grounded to the earth, you know, or within your own self, a turquoise may just help you heal this area. You know, it may help you be able to plant your feet on the ground. And, you know, the blue color, it also makes me think of water and skies, you know, as you're looking around you, you know, and you're not like, okay, I'm going to take off in flight, but, you know, you're staying grounded so that you're able to reinvent yourself. You're able to meditate, you guys, and sometimes that's really very important. All right, flower power messages, you guys. We had 3 fly out here, and I was instructed by Spirit to take all 3. So first up, we have the gardenia for awareness. Wake up, roll the clouds away, and look. Wow, okay. Next up, we have the moth orchid, communication. Listen and speak with greater care. Ooh, yes, all right. And our last one is the pitcher plant for insight. The answers are there for those who look. So, you know, these all came from the goodness of nature, you guys, these messages. You know, it's a time of great awareness, you know, as we are working on reinventing ourselves. You know, we are going to have to roll the clouds of uncertainty away and, you know, be willing to look closely at things and, you know, with the way we communicate with ourselves and with others, you know, to practice really tasting and testing our words and being more mindful, you guys. You know, think about how you speak to your own self. I mean, are you building yourself up or are you tearing yourself down? And, you know, messages are coming in, you guys, loud and clear. Like I said, that flash, woo, I was not expecting that. But, you know, sometimes they come when I least expect it. And you guys, you have been heard and the answers are there. And you must be willing to really look, you guys. And, you know, really listen to your intuition as well. You know, if you think it's that, it probably is, and it could be more than just one thing, you guys, so be willing to look at things from different angles. All right, you guys, up next we have love and marriage message for the week up ahead. Now, love comes in many different forms, and, you know, we could be married to our careers or our hobbies, you know, so there's more than one aspect to these astral houses. And if we only focus on one side, then we can diminish all of the other aspects, and that's not something that we really want to do. You know, love comes in many forms. You know, we have love that's romantic, we have love for our family and our friends, love, you know, for the things that we put our hand, heart, and mind to. So, all right, here we have the nest coming in. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Wow, okay, building our nest. We also have the Queen of Swords coming in here. This is the energy of Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, whether we're male or female, you guys. The Queen of Swords. And our Lover's Oracle. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Yes, beautiful, wonderful, amazing right there. So how is all of this working together? You know, your family's very important to you, and keeping them safe is a must, you guys. And this isn't just a family you marry into or a family you're born into where you're, you know, blood. This can be the ones that you choose to be your family, you know, where there's no other connection but love. I hope that makes sense, you guys. That's what's coming in here. And you know, you're going to pick up your sword to defend those that you love, and you're going to cut through the BS to get to the truth, you guys. And remember to let go of hard feelings that you have, you know, whether they are towards yourself or others, so that you continue to flow in pure love. And, you know, you may not always be as comfortable expressing, you know, your heart. Maybe you don't express it with "I love you" or, you know, shouting it from the rooftops, but you show your love by your deeds. And, you know, some people, you know, we all have our own love language, you guys, and we have to be willing to learn what other people's love language is. You know, some people need the words, or they're in their head, you know, creating scenarios. So, we always have to keep that in mind, that not everyone gives and receives and understands, I guess is the word there, love in the same way. Like I said, we all have our own love language. So, yes. All right, you guys. Up next, we have career and wealth. Career is whatever you put your hand, heart, and mind to. You know, wealth, it comes in many different forms too, you guys. You know, it's not just about money. A person could have all of the money in the world and still feel or be very poor in other areas. So, all right, we have the bag coming in here. You got it in the bag. Something important, such as a new job or a raise. Hey, hey. We also have the Eight of Pentacles coming in here. Pentacles are that earth energy. We have the Six of Pentacles up there. And our affirmators at work, we have follow through coming in here. I turbo boost my stamina and activate the power of commitment, enjoying the satisfaction that comes with following through on everything I start. This week, everything is getting the follow through treatment. No missed deadlines, no forgotten email threads, no sitting around here while there's a perfectly good happy hour going on right now across the street. Show some commitment, people. All right, so how is all of this working together? You know, for some of you guys, it could be that there is a new job that is on the horizon. You know, perhaps you've been filling out applications for a while and you're waiting to hear back. You know, maybe you're about to have that first interview or that second interview. And for others, a raise, you guys. And this is, you know, you've earned this. You know, with the Eight of Pentacles coming in, you know, pay attention to the work that you are doing, you know, and be open to learning new skills that will help you, you guys. You know, she is working tirelessly here, you guys, at her spindle, and, you know, she has perfected her craft. And, You know, if you start something, make sure that you don't leave it unfinished, and double check your work, and even slow down, you guys. You know, don't rush through it, to make sure that you find any errors before you call it done, before you turn it in. So, you know, wow, you guys, beautiful, wonderful. All right, up next we have happiness and success. Everything so far has been affecting your happiness, whether positively or negatively. And now we're going to take a look at what's affecting it directly for this week up ahead. And, you know, we always like to know how successful we will be, or things in our life will be. And we have the diamond, shine bright like a diamond. So you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Ooh, okay. We also have the Knight of Wands showing up here. This is Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius energy coming in, whether we're male or female. And the answer is simple. Celebrate you. Hey, hey, you know. So, wow, how is all of this working together? You know, it's time to celebrate you a bit, you guys. You know, perhaps it's a birthday or an anniversary of some kind. You know, perhaps for some even getting engaged, you know, with the Knight of Wands and the diamond being here as well. You know, gifts are coming in that are going to add to your happiness and to your success, you guys. And the Knight of Wands is offering a reminder here for those that tend to be rash and quick to action, to wait and think out your next steps a little more carefully, you know, because sometimes, like with this, you know, we can rush, you guys, and we can miss things, or we can commit to something or someone, and then, you know, then when we do have time to think about it, we're like, oh, wait a minute, you know. So if the Knight is representing a person for you, you know, he's most likely very passionate, very confident, full of life, and has swept you off of your feet. So, you know, but he can also be arrogant, foolishly daring, and insensitive. So before you get totally swept up, take the time to pause, you guys. Make sure that this is what you really, really want, because you may be happy and feeling successful today, but when you look at the bigger picture, you know, like, something may not feel totally right there. All right, you guys, the answer to your question that, you know, has been burning on your heart, your mind, your soul is you're ready. You know, angels have spoken here. Everything that you have gone through up to this point has been to prepare you. You know, you have studied like the Eight of Pentacles, and you have grown so much. Now is the time to move forward, because you are truly ready to do so. You know, you're ready to embrace the person in your heart that you have always known that you are meant to be. You know, reinvent yourself. And when the time comes, trust and believe that you will be ready to reinvent yourself again, you guys. Yes. Beautiful, wonderful, amazing energies at work here, you guys. I hope that we all have a wonderful week up ahead. If you enjoyed this reading, please leave me a comment and let me know. I love hearing from you guys. I do take the time to read through all of the comments and respond and answer any questions that there may be to the best of my ability. And smash the heck out of that like button, you guys. You know, I really do love and appreciate you guys so very much when you comment, when you do the thumbs up, when you share. That helps me grow. That helps me get out there, you guys. And from the bottom of my heart, I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. And I want to say thank you. Blessed be. Namaste and goodbye.